The following segment is sponsored by Intermountain Health. Keep your kids healthy all winter long and as they grow. Dr. Neal Davis is a pediatrician and medical director of Intermountain Children's Health. He is here to share what we need to know about childhood vaccinations. Doctor, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome back. So why are childhood vaccines so important?
Children are still developing their immune systems. And so there are a set of diseases that they are more prone to get and to have a really hard time with. And so we have vaccines, thankfully, that can help protect them.
There you go, and you want to keep your child safe. Why are regular well child visits so important?
Well, for one thing, to make sure that we're staying caught up on those really critical vaccines. Those can be life-saving for kids. Another reason is just to check on growth and development and questions about emotions and behavior. Those are common for young kids, so it's a good time to check in.
I love it. And I do this with my baby, and it's so fun to go to those to see how he's grown, to see how he's doing. Let's talk about what illnesses are predominantly spreading this winter and how we can protect our kids against them. Let's talk about measles first.
Sure. So that's a little bit unusual this year that we have that. Typically we have colds and flus and things like that, and this year we have measles. So there have been over 200 cases in Utah with our most recent outbreak. And so that's really important for people to know. It can cause symptoms that look like a cold with a high fever, but can end up causing severe pneumonia and real problems for kids.
All right, now let's talk about RSV.
Yeah, so RSV stands for respiratory syncytial virus, and it's another one of these really aggressive viruses. Kids get colds. There are lots of viruses out there, but things like the measles, RSV, influenza can be more severe. And so thankfully we have vaccines to help protect.
All right, now let's talk about influenza a little more. You just mentioned it. Let's talk more about that and its vaccine.
Yeah, so influenza is something we're all aware of. It's not just a cold. When we have real influenza, it's really significant. People don't forget that experience.
As an adult, I had the flu a year and a half ago, and I still remember how awful it was. You basically had to peel me off the ground.
Yes, different than a cold.
Yeah.
And so for children that are young, it can be severe, and they can end up in the hospital. And unfortunately, there are usually 100 to 200 kids in the U.S. that die every year from influenza.
That's so heartbreaking. How can Intermountain Health keep our kids healthy and help parents?
Well, I think it is a partnership with parents, and there are lots of great providers in our community, thankfully. There are family medicine and pediatric providers. So I think it's really important to check in, to make sure your child is caught up on vaccines, to make sure you understand what to watch for. Those things are really important.
All right, doctor, where can we go for more information?
So a couple places. The American Academy of Pediatrics has a site for parents called healthychildren.org, and then Intermountain Children's Health has some great information as well.
Perfect, doctor. Thank you so much for coming in and everything you're doing in our community to keep our kids healthy. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the time.